Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam.
Alright guys, here we are. Mun. The final frontier. Until we go to Midness. Which, quite honestly, I think that the rocket that I am using right now could totally handle. But, right now, we're gonna try and land this thing. And we'll see how that goes. Wow, I feel like I'm talking extremely strange. Because I just got new earbuds. And... well, let me explain what happened. I know, I'm not... well, hold on. Most of you guys know what happened. Most of you guys know that there was a situation recently where my former earbuds, I guess you could call them... I'm just going to deorbit this whole thing, actually. My former earbuds... they died. Well, one of them died. The left side stopped working. So, just today, I actually went out and got other ones. We've got solar panels, right? Yeah, okay, right there. I would need to tuck those in when we go for a landing. We've got tons of battery power, though. Whoa, whoa, come on, come on. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm paying attention to how I talk, because my S's and everything that goes shh, shh, that noise, really, really weird. It's very grating to me for some reason. Alright, so as is usual... oh my god. Just saying that sentence hurt. As is usual procedure, I'm going to try and land in this crater. People normally try and land in this crater, right? Because that's what I always try to do. But that's an hour from now, so I'm going to make a quick save. And then speed us up for an hour. Because of our altitude, I doubt I could warp any faster. Oh no, I can't. Okay, just gotta be careful then. I was just gonna tap it. 4, 3, 2. Alright, let's line up for the burn. Again, why does it have to be so specific? I understand, but... Jabus! Alright. 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 By the way, I think it's prudent to note that in my other world, I accumulated a grand total of 44 things currently in orbit. Hold on a second. Never mind, all good. Just making sure that I was using the right microphone. I didn't check beforehand because I just couldn't think of it. Doesn't say how long my burn's gonna be. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, I'll just start. I already made a quick save once, so I guess I'm all set. That's good enough. I think I'm going to drop stage now because I'm not going to have a lot of fuel. Yeah, okay. And then how much power do we have? We have 1,000. So retract panels. They're clipping. That was a little strange. So I'm going to turn towards there. The burn did okay, so I'm fine with where we're gonna land. So I'm gonna hit quick save again. Gonna go down to about, I was gonna say 20,000. That's close enough. I forgot to get rid of my node. Bye-bye. I guess I'm just gonna have to ignore this, because... yeah. I mean, I guessed 20,000 because last time I did this, that was a decent spot to start my burn at. Whoa, stop tipping the other way. I mean, I guess you could go pretty much anywhere. I mean, you could do it much higher, but I was trying to do it in the most fuel-efficient fashion. And starting any lower basically screwed me. I mean, to be fair, then I had a much heavier rocket. I was bringing down a rather heavy rover that I'm gonna actually port over and use because it's nice. Alright, so I'm doing a secondary landing burn. Looks like the land we're landing on is actually... Whoops, didn't see that. Pretty good spot to land. And that was some repetitive wording right there. I'm not sure how the center of gravity on this thing is going to be, but I'm hoping because the fuel tank is down here, it's going to be pretty low. Although I'm not sure about that. So I'm just gonna have to be really touchy with how I do this. Are there RCS nozzles on this? Yes. Okay, I might utilize them. Just realized that recently I've been getting this whole host of new equipment. I mean, none of it's really new and none of it's special, but I pulled out the old microphone to use, and I went and got new earbuds because of that happenstance with the one earbud breaking. Never had that. I've never known that to happen to anyone. I've never had someone tell me, "Oh, one of my earbuds broke." But I mean, I guess it's possible. I mean, of course it's possible. It just happened to us. I'm gonna drop the stage. Hopefully the entire thing smashes. For a minute I thought that shadow was us and I got very worried. Something else just exploded. The surface is a lot higher than the altimeter would like you to think it is. Hey, landed it. Not the flattest portion of the world, but it landed it. Nothing broke. Turn all the things on. Welcome to the Mun, people. Let me get rid of this damn node. Again, not quite the flattest place to land, but I've got plenty of fuel if I want to go somewhere else. I don't know why I'd want to go somewhere else, though. Let me turn on the accelerometer, the barometer, even though it's not important, the gravioli detector, the too hot thermometer, You know what? Rename vessel. I'm gonna try to land everything on top of this. Not literally on top of it, of course, but... Oh, you know what I mean. Am I sliding? Okay, I don't know why this thing... Hold on, I can get rid of the maneuvering node. Yeah, alright, maneuvering node is gone. Perhaps we should bring this somewhere else. Or maybe just walk it down the hill very carefully. You know, this isn't so bad. You know what, guys? You know what I'm gonna do? I think we're gonna make a quick save. Because I know it's tough moving stuff across the surface of the moon. I've tried to do it before. Surface of Mun, sorry. And I'm gonna cut here, and I'll meet you guys when we're in the bottom of that crater there. Hey guys, me again. I would just like to inform you that at some point along the way, it decided to turn into a space plane, and whoa, no. So I'm flying it down the hill. It was dragging for a while and then it bounced on nothing. But anyway, and I'm aiming for that patch over there. And I'll let you guys know when I get there. Well, I would bluff you, but in all honesty, it took me 2 tries to get down here. I got down here and snapped off a landing leg, so I decided to try it again. There's your quick save, everything's good. Let's back out to the Space Center and I'll figure out what we're going to do next. Although I do know something that I'm going to do. I need to go into the VAB in just a second, but I'll be right back. Alright, here we are in the vehicle assembly building, just trying to work out what I'm going to do next. So I went and I grabbed this. Off of my other save file. Yeah, it's nice. Although there is one small problem with it. It doesn't have any solar panels. So I'm gonna tack some on and save it. Oh wait, there they are. They're right there. There we go. This thing is equipped to, in case of an emergency, you can jettison the worst rover in the world and come back to Earth. Come back to Earth. The rover is just a temporary thing until I got the big one in. Actually, if you guys don't mind holding on just a second, I'll go and get it. This time I'm not going to pull you out, so just hold tight. Actually, you're seeing this, I forget. Saves. Where is it? Rover Mark II delivery. Alright, now we should be able to open it. There it is. You know what's funny is I actually have a Rover Mark III by now, but I don't use it. It actually has this thing built on by default. That's what's special about it. It has a roll cage, and I can attach that right now. Let me just go through the design process with you guys for a minute. I know that wasn't on there. These things need to go away. And that are gone. There was one issue with this. Not that, dummies. That was that you couldn't get on, so I put a ladder. Ladders in utility. Put a ladder like that, so that you can get on. Okay, so roll cage. Sort of. Stuck this thing on, then attached, not on top of it as a matter of fact, I attached it to it. I did that. And then I attached this to that. Rover actually still works great, believe it or not. Hey. Oh. That's better. And then what I did actually was I put girders like that. And I know it reduces ground clearance, but you don't really need it right next to the wheels. And what these girders do is they actually protect the generators, because that was a big issue as well. One of the problems I had was every time I'd hit a bump and roll, whether I could recover from the bump or not, the generators would get destroyed, and then I wouldn't have any power, except for the one dinky solar panel I tacked on the back. But the one dinky solar panel is only for emergencies. When you really need the power. Short connectors piss me off sometimes. Right there. Alright, and then the next thing to do was I needed to find the center of mass on this thing. And the way you do that is by doing this. Click. Another thing I did was take these... where are they? They're in propulsion. No, they're in pods, I'm sorry. Not propulsion, why did I think that? I took a couple of these, attached them to the bottom. Reason being is that the more SAS torque, the better. What else? Oh right, I need another one of those little things. Need to check the center of mass. Center of mass is right there. So I can get pretty close. I can just attach this to that. And then I need a decoupler. Actually, what I need to do... Go away, ball. I need to lift this off of that toss that out. Toss it out. It's like crossing something out, except you throw it too. Then I need to add some struts. So this is my This actually isn't my design process because I already built this thing, but it was different last time. It was slightly different. And I feel like it's much harder and much more annoying to go back and rebuild a rover. Or, sorry. It's much harder and much more annoying to go back and rebuild a rocket than it is to rebuild a rover. I don't mind rebuilding this rover. Also, this thing does have that on it, and at the end of everything, I ended up sticking this on there because it was... Hey! There you go. Because there was no room for a regular one. Hey, stop that. That's better. Actually, it looks terrible. Let me just reorder these. And then let me rotate this. Not in that direction. Alright, and tack some more RCS thruster blocks on them. Make sure we turn off this, because we're about to do something that if I left that on, it could cause a heck of a lot of lag and potentially crash the game. There we go, that is our ground to Mun rover delivery rocket. Also, I do remember putting some stuff on the back, but I don't remember what it was. It was probably just more panels or more girders or something. Like that, probably. Can I tack these on like this? Now you're seeing my design process. Or what of it there is. It's not spectacular, I'll say that much. Alright, there we go. That should be fine. The Rover Mark III. Although I am running rather long, so I think I'll just deliver this next episode. Let me just take it out the launch pad for all to admire. Something I do need to remember, however, is on that Minecraft 2 rocket, and of course it's nighttime, on the Minecraft 2 rocket, the staging is completely borked. I do it all manually when I'm in the air, or in space, really, coming down onto the Mun. Because everything's good up until you get to the command pod, then you have to do it all yourself. Because it's not staged right, and I keep forgetting to save the staging. Either way, this is it. The solid fuels, of course, then these guys go. Then the middle goes. This is all... should all be firing at once, but it doesn't. Oh, whatever. It works fine without it firing that way, even though there are the ducts, just in case. Then we have this stage, which is actually designed for much longer journeys, because it has these tanks which you drop after they empty. This thing could probably go all the way to Duna or something like that. And if you actually, hold on, let me just take an aside here. Go back into the vehicle assembly building and show you guys something that I found pretty cool. It ends up being a one-way trip if you do this. But something I realize you can do is that. And then what? Then that's your rocket. You take this whole thing to another planet, you drop this guy off, you land him, and then he gets in the rover and he lives like that. And then actually normally I stick a what is it? The mobility enhancer on here. They're in utility, I think. These guys. Oh crap. I screwed that up. I had my fingers on the wrong buttons. Stick that on there. Works like a charm. So this thing is great. I might just fly this to the Mun all by itself and then land the Muncraft 2 later. But we'll see. Just decide. And of course, suggestions are always welcome in the comments as to what I'm going to do next. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And Train Man out. I thought it was supposed to be nighttime and it's nighttime. I thought that was one of the updates.